Now, we ended up in the dorsiflexed position with all the toes spread and your tail at the wall, nice and open pelvis, legs parallel, internally rotated. And what we're going to do right now, we are going to find the rotation in the hip joint. So we're reaching the heels up and the hips down. The pelvis is in neutral position. If you don't have enough flexibility, you are totally allowed to bend your knees in. Now, that rotation is going to happen not in the ankles anymore, but in the hips. I'm sending my tailbone down and screwing the legs out, external rotated, and into the parallel position. All the way in, finding that hug in the base of my leg, and in. And again, reaching the heels up and the hips down, finding oppositional pull through the leg, screwing the legs out. And now I'm going to keep my heels together and find even deeper work in my hamstrings and inner thighs and parallel. And again, screwing out and in, screwing out and in, screwing out. 2 times in, screwing out. Now I'm going to keep external rotation and do all the exercises for the toes in the external rotation. Once again, the rotation is in the hip socket. So first I'm going to start with my big toe circles. While pulling all the other toes in, I'm circling my big toes in the joint. I'm very much pulling all the toes in, really working the muscles in front of my foot and in front of my shin bone. And now I'm going to reverse those circles. I'm not using any tension in the strap. I'm always having some tension. The strap is keeping my big toe in the joint, aligned with the joint. And now I'm ending up with a flexed toe and curling all the other toes into the wall and spreading them, pulling them in. All in and all out, all in and all out, and in. Keep going. That's indeed a lot of work. And of course I want to find the maximum flexion with my feet. So now I'm going to curl all my toes and point the feet, flex the feet, and pull the toes in. And again, curl all my toes in. I'm starting with the pinkies first and returning back with the pinkies. Now we'll start with the big toe. In and all the other toes. In and big toe. In and all the other toes. And back to the parallel. Now, parallel position. The feet are on the wall, knees 90 degrees, hips 90 degrees, tailbone is down, the pelvis is neutral. I am feeling all my toes on the wall, and I will try to lift from the pinky into the second toe, and go from the second toe down and into the pinky. Pinky into the second, and the second, hello, go down, there you go, and in. So basically, trying to isolate the toes apart, it is really hard to do. And now, keeping all the other toes on the wall, I'm going to peel the big toe off, keeping the joint of the big toe pressed into the wall firmly, and big toe goes back. And again, the big toe goes off, and the big toe is back in. Big toe off and back into the wall, and curling the big toes under, really contracting the muscles underneath the foot, and out you go, out, 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 and again curling the big toes under. When I'm stretching the legs, I'm trying to land the joint first and then all the toe stretches out. And one more time. And that's plenty. After all these exercises, we need to stretch the top of the foot, and we need to do it while standing or sitting position. We're simply curling the toes under and applying a little push to the front. And another one, of course, curl and push to the front. Once again, we are standing or sitting down.